The glory of Chandrayan 3 success and your appreciation to the cause of science and technology in this nation also is to be well appreciated, and you are molding the children also in a very good manner. I have seen they know the purpose of.
Already I have told we are generating power from solar power available in lunar surface, wherein 14 days are our daytime, wherein we get the solar energy for continuously. Beyond that, it is dark for another 14 days. At that time, we are not able to generate the power, and extreme temperatures also will be experienced by the module. So definitely, before the end of the lunar day, the equipment should be switched off. Then we will see what next is possible, best possible. When further power comes, we will see. But at present, we are planning the lander and rover experiments for this limited time period. However, the propulsion module is having sufficient life. It will also generate data. Useful data will be available continuously. The responsibility to lead the launch vehicle team to accomplish the launch of Chandrayan 3 successfully from our soil. Also, I thank Ministry of Education, AICTE, the All India Council for Technical Education for all the initiatives towards the holistic promotion of scientific activities. Really, I have gone through today your institute, the entire campus, the facilities, laboratories, including your library. I am overwhelmed. Really, it is a wonderful and excellent facilities maintained by this team. And I can see one thing, all the students are very happy and enjoying the campus, I think. So it is a wonderful experience. Actually, it took me to my own college days. That was the most beautiful days in my life. And which molded me to handle such kind of missions and engineering tasks. That is the kind of education I also got from my institute. And as you are aware, now coming to the Chandrayan, the launch of LVM-3 M4 vehicle on 14th of July 2023 had injected the Chandrayan-3 spacecraft precisely into the designated geo-transfer orbit of 170 km by 36,490 km, and the rest of the events happened till safe and soft landing of Chandrayan-3 lander on the lunar surface on 23rd August 2023 are written in golden letters. The Chandrayan-3 spacecraft, as was told in the opening remarks, essentially carries an orbiter, which is a propulsion module, and a lander and rover. Orbiter is the propulsion module which further takes the module from the point where we leave, the launch vehicle team leave the vehicle, the spacecraft in the Earth's geotransfer orbit to the lunar orbit. The propulsion module carries certain payloads like shape, the spectropolarimetric signatures of the two payloads, basically the Raman probe to measure the ion density, the plasma density of its surface, and the change of electron density over time will be monitored, and the Chaste payload is measuring the thermophysical parameters of lunar surface, and it is having another probe called a temperature sensing device which will monitor the temperature variations, and the rover carries some equipments which will actually derive data on the chemical and elemental composition of to further enhance our knowledge on the lunar surface. And coming to LVM-3 vehicle, it is the operational heavy lift launch vehicle of Isro and has got a spectacular pedigree of 7 successful missions. Chandrayan-3 launch was the 7th successive mission of LVM-3, the first among them being the LVM-3X crew module atmospheric re-entry mission, wherein we tested the characteristics of the crew module for its atmospheric re-entry in a suborbital flight. This was the first step towards our earnest efforts towards achieving the ambitious human spaceflight program. Essentially, by design itself, the LVM-3 vehicle is a highly reliable and robust vehicle. and it proved its versatility to undertake all kinds of missions, complex missions, like heaviest payload lifted off from our soil and multiple satellites injected to the low Earth orbit, missions to geotransfer orbits, and scientific missions like Chandrayan 2 and Chandrayan 3. Actually, we are in the continuous process of quality improvements, payload augmentation and enhancement of launch frequency of LVM-3 vehicle, considering the national requirements as well as customer satellite requirements. The LVM-3 vehicle, the launch vehicle, in its variant called the human-rated launch vehicle, is identified for Gaganyaan missions as well. The additional qualification tests, which are essentially to be carried out as part of certification to improve the reliability and redundancy of the vehicle, really added value to the robustness and reliability of these vehicles. Actually, our strategy is to test the human-rated systems in operational flights itself, so that we will get adequate confidence before actual human space flight, in addition to the planned unmanned flights. In the current LVM-3 M4 vehicle, which took Chandrayan 3 spacecraft, also we had incorporated certain aspects of human rating in the propulsion stages, especially the S200 solid stage, the L110 core stage, as well as in the C25 cryogenic stage. As you are aware, once the spent stage has worked its performance, it has to be separated from the ongoing further vehicle for mass advantages. This system also incorporates special purpose solid motors meant for jettisoning of S200 strap-on motors after its functioning. Similarly, L110 stage after its functioning, they are also incorporated with a new device for its ignition, which is a quadruple redundant device, which is again meant for, satisfies the human rating philosophy for Gaganyaan. Actually, any one of out of 4 will function and make sure that essentially the function is attained. Actually, one more point I would like to highlight to you is that the launch vehicle missions are really a very involved task. It requires the contributions of so many people, our own scientists, engineers, technicians, technical assistants, and our facility people. In addition to that, to accomplish the launches in the specified time frames demanded by the nation, the supply of resources and hardware elements and subsystems are very important. Our industrial partners across the country play a key role in timely delivery of quality products to us. This includes large-scale industries who make us solid motor segments, propellant tanks, engine components, vehicle structures, interstages, so many large-scale industries to the smallest local fabricators who support us with contingent fabrication requirements. The industries involved not only the fabrication industries, but the suppliers of chemicals, propellants, chemical ingredients, adhesives, sealants, rubber compounds, O-rings, the composite structures. So many other subsystems are also being developed and supplied by so many industries. This includes the service providers of avionics systems, avionics package assembly people, testing, like that. Electronic people are also involved a lot. Also, we are having certain GOCO facilities, it is called, our own facilities, government-owned facilities, but operated by industries. It is called government-owned company-operated facilities. These are also being supported by the industry people. So, across the nation, so many industries are participating in our endeavor. Through the participation with Isro, the industries are also getting benefited with better quality management systems and knowledge improvements, which in turn will improve the quality of other products which they produce and supply, including export. This is a great contribution of Indian Space Research Organization towards Make in India initiatives or Atmanirbhar Bharat. A very robust review mechanism exists in Isro. You may be thinking that how we success after success, how we achieve. A very strong and robust review mechanism exists in Isro. Start from the lowermost design review teams who review from the conceptual state to through the preliminary designs through the critical design reviews, every individual component going into the launch vehicle as well as the spacecraft undergoes a thorough review in different levels of review forums, including flight readiness reviews, mission readiness reviews, and higher management level reviews like chairman's review, secretary's review, like that. Also, wherever the management feels that some experts need to review the products, there will be eminent experts called from industrial arena or from the institutes, academia, and our own retired eminent experts will thoroughly review each and every subsystem went into this vehicle. This is the one of the major strong point of Isro, which ensures the ground safety, flight safety, as well as mission success of all our endeavors. And to the student committee, I would like to highlight one point. Our nation is having a very tremendous potential in terms of resources and opportunities. Through our space reforms as well, the union government has given a lot of opportunities to every one of us as professional engineers and scientists, as startups for our producers of space equipment, service providers of space applications. This is a good opportunity coming in front of you. Through your studies and efforts, improve your theoretical knowledge, visualization skills, analytical skills, modeling skills, and managerial capabilities, and grab the opportunities that are coming in front of you. In this regard, personally, I feel that one area we have to explore is, a lot of areas already people have explored and made successes and achieved a lot of things. Identify the gap areas in which are yet to be explored or attempted, and be the first one to grab the opportunity and succeed in your life. In this regard, personally, I feel that one area we are yet to explore is the manufacturing of a good capacity passenger aircraft. You know why I am telling this. Actually, from the data, the reliability point of view, out of per 1 billion kilometer of the travel by an aircraft, the fatality rate is 0.003, and compared to 0.27 for railway and 2.57 for road transport. So this is the kind of highest reliability points we have to achieve in an aircraft. This requires very thorough knowledge of materials, very thorough knowledge of vehicle engineering, structural engineering, aerodynamics, electronics engineering, the control actuation systems and its control. So many areas. It is a very heavily loaded multidisciplinary project activity, and if we are coming out with excellence in this, one day we can succeed, and from our soil, in our own aircraft, we can fly up and safely land back. Actually, this is one point I would like to drive to your minds. Please work on that if possible, and to the institutes like Vellore Institute of Technology or autonomous universities who are pursuing science and technology area, including All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE. My humble request is that a curriculum built around the aircraft manufacturing technology, if it is evolved, that would be nice. Because it requires the expertise from all the areas, whatever I told, aerodynamics, structural engineering, manufacturing, new materials development, avionics systems, control actuation systems, automated systems, including life support systems for the essential life support systems like the pressurization of the cabin, the carbon dioxide removal, oxygen supplementation, emergency oxygen supplementation, humidity removal. So many things are there. It is a multidisciplinary good task which we have to explore and come out. And let these children, all the boys and girls, please think on this. Let God Almighty enlighten your path and bless you all to become eminent personalities in your chosen area of work and become proud citizens of our motherland while we march towards Vikasit Bharat. Thank you. Jai Hind. Spacecraft. As I told earlier, the Chandrayan spacecraft is having 3 parts. One is the orbiter or the propulsion module. which still orbiting around the moon. Then there is a lander which is coming out of the propulsion module and land safely and softly landed on the lunar surface, and the rover which moves around the lunar surface and do the experiments. Propulsion module is capable of more life. Actually, in fact, Chandrayan life is there for the propulsion module. Whereas the lander and the rover, they are powered by the battery which was charged through the solar panels. You know that our 14 days, Earth days is one lunar day, wherein the sunlight is available and we can get the continuous energy. Then afterwards, the 14 days, it is deep dark. And because of 14 days of continuous night, the temperatures also will fall down to very lower levels, sub-zero temperatures. So we have to really see the capability of surviving these things after 14 days. Otherwise, the orbital module will have long life.
Thank you. Yes. Introduce yourself with the branch.
Mission to moon is at present not planned. However, as I told earlier, the same vehicle, the LVM3, is being human rated to carry human on board. In place of satellite, we will be carrying human on board in a crew module and service module kind of mechanism, which will be placed in place of the launch vehicle. And we are planning low Earth orbit autonomous flights of crew module in near future through using this vehicle itself. And you have seen at the top part of the vehicle with a chain payload which protects the satellite during the aerodynamic phase of the vehicle, where in place of that chain payload fairing, we will have a crew escape, dedicated crew escape system. So one of the major tasks of making the vehicle human rated is to incorporate a facility or an equipment which will safeguard the crew's life. Any observation or any eventuality is there every second during the ascent phase of the flight. So this crew escape system facilitates the crew escape of the crew in case any eventuality or any observation is there in the abnormal observation is there in the ongoing vehicle. Towards this, we are planning test vehicle flights. So this crew escape system also to be modified for different flight regimes like high dynamic pressure or high Mach numbers. So this is being planned now in the coming months. And after that, we are attempting the human space flight, but not space at present manned flights to moon.
And just few centimeters below the lunar surface. So, can we get a few more insights about that, sir?
Yeah, actually, as I told, we are having the Chaste payload available in the rover, in the lander. Actually, in the lander, Chaste payload, Chandra's surface temperature experimental payload. This monitors the temperature on the outer surface, and it is having a probe which can go into the lunar surface and it can monitor the temperatures. All the data we have collected after proper assessments, thorough reviews, it is being displayed in our Isro website isro.gov.in. You can get the data real time from this site. Yeah, one more payload is there, which is giving data on the chemical as well as material properties of lunar surface. That data also is being derived.
Thank you, sir.
So you know that we have also made one attempt earlier. I told again about the thorough review mechanism available here. Our instruments, even previous Chandrayan 2 also was heavily instrumented. What we do is that whenever an observation is there, we will go through the entire data generated as part of that mission and we will find out what exactly went wrong. And there is a mechanism to find out that and we will make a corrective action. Before making the corrective action, we will simulate the failure itself and see that whatever our findings or our interpretation prediction is correct. Then after incorporating that modification, again we do lot of simulations and come out with appropriate solutions or equipments or devices to safeguard them. This time also the algorithms were revised, n number of simulations carried out, the landing legs were ruggedized. So many modifications we have made and it was tested, n number of tests were carried out. With that we acquired confidence and went ahead with this mission.
That are you making provisions for the next moon missions to bring back samples from the humans or payloads?
No, next you are asking about the next future missions?
Yes.
Definitely, there is a thought process going on, and that also again there are certain decisions to be made by the higher management, and appropriate times this will be declared if at all such kind of missions are repeated.
This aspect is well debated. Really, all these things depend on the propulsion capability we have, and it is a trade-off between the propulsion stages capability as well as the spacecraft mass. So appropriately through mission planning we can decide on what is the propulsion capability we need to reach the other planets' orbits directly. That time we can work out things.
Thank you very much, sir.